Well, hello guys, this is Diamond and we are going to make a banana cream pie 3-wick tumbler. But before we get into that, I want to let you know guys, if you plan on making this recipe and you need to know where I get my jars from, because they are not your just typical 3-wick tumblers. If you want the wick size, the pouring temperatures, the wax I use, and you want to make a super strong candle, go ahead and click the link in the description box and you will not be disappointed, because it will lead you to my Patreon where I have hundreds of recipes, candle making, skincare, so much there. All right, so let's get into these candles. Today we're going to be using this 3-wick tumbler. This is not your average 3-wick tumbler. This one is a little bit thicker. I love it. It has a very beautiful, strong hot throw. That's the wonderful thing. You will find that if you use 2 or more wicks, you will have the best scent throw ever, okay? The only thing is I don't have tops for these particular candles, but I will be using shrink wrap for the time being, because I'm using them for dessert candles. So you're going to need a pie shell. You're going to need some banana embeds. Now this pie shell will be found on my website. You will not find this on any other website. They are small. They fit inside of candles. This is actually the second candle that I have made with this particular shell. Now today I made this shell with a little bit of 6006. I normally just use straight paraffin, but I needed to poke a hole in it just so that I can put my wick into the hole, so that I don't have to use this as a wax melt, because that's what I normally do when I have something like super big in the top of my candle. Now in this case, it fit perfectly. Everything is still centered, so we're going to leave this in the candle. So you're going to need some whip wax. You're only going to use a little bit. You're going to fill your candle up halfway, guys. Fill it up halfway. You can do this project with any kind of wax that you want to use. My biggest recommendation is always use a parasoy, because parasoys hold the color and the scent throw a whole lot better. So I'm whipping my wax, and guys, let me explain something to you. When it comes down to the embeds, I use straight paraffin wax on my embeds because it's very cheap. You probably won't have to use no more than 8% in paraffin wax when it comes down to your hot throw. Now when it comes down to parasoy, like when I make my parasoy tart wax, I normally double that particular percentage that I use. So add all of your whip wax into your piping bag, because we're going to pipe into this candle. So first things first, you want to go ahead and do your test pipe. I say that just to see if it's going to come out of the tip, and as you guys can see, it did. I allowed my whip wax to sit long enough to form like when I go to touch it make like little peaks. So my whip wax was actually perfect. What I'm using right here is some crumble, because I want to make this candle look as realistic as possible. So I'm just sprinkling this crumble all around the edges of the jar, and then a little bit inside of the banana cream pie part. Okay, I'm just trying not to get tongue twisted in saying this. The next thing you want to do is go ahead and just pipe around in circles, and that's all going into the middle of the pie. You want to use your banana embeds in the middle of the pie. So you want to just go around inside of your jar and just have a little fun. Right now I am using a soy wax to do the piping, because soy wax is always perfect to use to pipe because it's very soft. After you finish your piping, you want to go ahead and place 2 banana embeds on the inside. Add the crumble all around so that it can look so realistic. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you about this candle is you will get done pretty fast. It don't take long to do at all. And I am finished. And the only thing I do next is roll my wicks down. While you're at it, go ahead, like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so that you do not miss the up and coming videos on this channel. And guys, here is my final finished product. Hope you like it.